Okay, today I am taking a pocket door down to be able to put in a different track so the pocket door closes more smooth. I'm a great husband, am I not? I gave my wife a pocket door track for her Christmas gift because she had been fussing about it for 16 years, so that's what she gets. But anyway, I also gave her that pink drill, which I thought would come in handy for getting in that small opening there that I have cut in the wall. I will not get into taking down the frame. Let me walk over here. This is the reveal frame that goes around the door. Well, that's what I call it. It hides your pocket door, so when you close it, you don't see the edges of the door up here and here. But you have to take that down to get the door out. There are several videos online to show you how to do that. One, Ron Hazelton actually has a pretty good video of it putting in a new door, but you have to go through the same procedure. He didn't take out the frame. There's some other people that I've seen taking out frames. One thing I'm going to try to do, since I'm lazy, is a lot of them tell you have to take out this top piece of the door frame. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to try to do it a different way, and we're going to see how that goes. I have already loosened the frame, and I'm going to see if that door will slide straight down. One thing that makes me think I can do that is a lot of them have a middle piece right here, and I don't have one. So I'm thinking the whole frame will slide down with the door. Now the trick is, am I going to be able to get the frame of the other frame in without doing that? But you know, if I get this one out, I'll figure out if I can do that later. But tools I've used, you can see here, I got my drills. I actually went ahead and used my big drill because I cut a big enough hole for it. If you want to cut a smaller hole, and you got a low profile drill like I got my wife, notice we're supporting breast cancer. But anyway, I've got utility knives. I've got other, of course, stud finder. Got a chisel to help me take down the frame. Drywall knife and a rag. Wax candle. And then there's the pieces that I've taken down, and also the drywall that I cut out. Cut it off at an angle, you'll notice. So I hope that that'll help me fit it back in place better. Of course, got various different putty knives, 3-in-1 tools, chisels, and of course chalk and screwdrivers. With any job, whoops, comic humor. Any job, you need a vacuum cleaner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the door out, and then I'm going to try to work it toward me. I've got the bed behind me, so if it falls out, nobody's at home, so I got it to fall on. Don't tell my wife, but anyway, she'll know later. But anyway, I know it's not going to harm the bed, but I think the frame's going to keep it from going that far anyway. But I'm going to let the frame slide down with it, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to pull it into the room with me. Okay, as you can see, I got it down. The one thing that was causing me lots of problems, I finally knocked it back, was this little plastic piece. Right here. I had to knock it back with my screwdriver. And I'm not sure that that little plastic piece has ever done me any good anyway, because as you can see at the bottom of the door, it's always scratched against it. So I might just take that out anyway. I don't have one in my other pocket door, so I'm not really sure. Maybe somebody will comment. I'm sure it's a guide, and it's supposed to keep you from farther away from the walls and the little screws and everything, but it's done nothing but scratch the bottom of my door. Maybe it was put in wrong. But in any case, I've got it down. Wasn't too easy, but once I got that piece out of the way, it came right out. The other thing that I did do is the track was trying to twist on me after I took it apart. Went ahead and put this screw back up, the last screw, halfway, knowing that it was going to come out or fall back, either one. It looks like it has. It's still up there, but it came out. Not sure what happened there, but anyway, maybe I missed a hole. Didn't realize it, but anyway, it came down with the track. That's what's going to happen, is this track tries to twist with you. The reason why I thought it would, other reason is it's kind of curved right here on this side. I thought it would come out, and I think it will. And I think if I'd have done that right and just back that screw out to where it was still in there, but keeping the track from twisting on me, that would be my suggestion if you want to try this. Trick is, are we going to be able to get our other one in? We will find out. Okay, here's my old frame, here's my new frame, and as you can see, I'm about that much too long with this old frame. I'm going to have to cut it, but as you can see, I also bought the entire box, which was about $35 as online. If I could have got it online, I don't know what my shipping would have been, or if there would have been any shipping. Johnson sells just this track online. I went ahead and bought the the whole thing because I was in a time crunch at a 84 lumber. I'll come back when I cut it. You will notice that I chose to cut my bar my frame a couple inches shorter than the one I got out. The other one I got out went from all the way from the backstop to the front of the door, and I see no reason to do that, especially when my last screw, I guess I could screw it at the end too, but the wheels are not going to be at the edge of the door, so I'm going to make sure I account for that when I put the hardware on the door. One other advantage is that I plan to put these wheels in last, so I can slide these in when I get it in the wall, and then I can hook it up, because I didn't take my door out of the, I'm hoping this works. Well, at least I can get my screws in first. Okay, I have my door in place in the wall. And you must have some putty knives and blades and drywall blades or something to slide the door forward into your opening. And you have to press against the door frame forward. Once you get the door in place, make it go into the wall. And I'm being careful not to show our bedroom because my wife asked me to, and you have to make sure you do what she says. So anyway, the other thing I chose to do is go ahead and put in one of my wheels in the track before I even put the door in. So now I can slide it forward. And you can see why I chose the location where I did for the door. I'm going to take a screwdriver and pry this back open, or actually I'll take my finger and pry it back open. But the trick is going to be getting this door up to where I can get it into the thing. So let's see how that goes. I'm probably going to use a screwdriver on the bottom to pry it up, and I have no help, so if I need to go get my neighbor, I will. Okay, I got it up. This second one went up a whole lot easier, I guess because of the lessons learned from the first one. I actually stuck the door piece right next to the, of course it was easier having the other one there too, already on. I stuck it there, and if anybody has ever watched some of my car videos, I got a little pointy tool that goes in good tight spots, and it was able to grab a hold of the lever and pull everything into place. So I got it up. The one funny thing that happened, and something that you may want to do, is put a stop right there, because when I first put it up, I had it too low, and I grabbed my little pointy tool and knocked it through the track and into the hole and way down there. So it was humorous to me anyway. So I've got it in place. I took the level and put up against it. It's fairly level. I might take it off and level it some more because I'm a glutton for punishment. And the reason why is when I look at it against the wall, and I found out what that little plastic piece is for. Some of you are probably laughing at me. I'm better with cars. But anyway, as you go down the wall, it's a little bit, seems they are a little bit warped right here. I might have to do some work on that, but I think I would like to get it a little bit level so it would close that gap down at the bottom. So I think I'm going to stop my video right there, and because it kind of shows you what I had to do. And I will have I have 2 girls and a wife, and they will clean this store.